Ladies and gentlemen, I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to put forward our experience in National Highway Authority of India and what we wish the industry should support us. As we all know that currently we have a very massive program of highway development in India. This program started in year 2000. Just to give you a background, at that time we had only 500 kilometers of four-lane road. Now today we have about 22,600 kilometers of constructed four-lane and six-lane roads. Obviously, this was achieved by various techniques of survey. Initially, when we take up any project, we have issue of alignment fixing, because most of our roads in National Highway Development Program are expansion of existing roads. We are building very few bypasses where there is urban congestion or where there is no possibility of getting extra land. So mostly it is expansion of the existing projects or the highways. When we do this, we first of all see how much land we have to acquire. Our biggest challenge is land acquisition, and if we get a proper alignment where minimum land is required, our projects get completed, and where the projects are getting stuck up for years because of the land acquisition, we are having huge claims. Today we have about 10,000 crores of claims on NHAI, though these claims are being settled, but one of the major reasons of the claim is not proper survey done at the initial stages. This is a challenge which was in the initial years. Over the years, good techniques have been deployed, but we still have a challenge. And we have moved from the earlier era of doing everything in NHAI. We wanted the developers, the design, build, finance, operate model requires the concessionaire to do survey. So they are bringing good techniques, but still we have huge problems on land acquisition, for which we require a good survey techniques and appreciation of the various alignments. Presently, what happens in NHAI, the consultant commissions a survey agency, and these survey agencies do a survey with the best possible techniques which are available, and they present the various alignment options to NHAI. But many of the times it is seen that there are no 3D simulations, there are very few options presented, and when we do the project, we find that there was a land on the other side of the road. If survey details were available, we could have saved time and we could have saved money. So this is one challenge, and we wish that 3D survey techniques should be more used by the consultants and by the industry, because NHAI does not commission any survey on its own. They are part of a consultancy contract which the concessionaire or the NHAI will give in for developing a feasibility report. So our role ends in a PPP project for developing a feasibility report. Feasibility report fixes the alignment and the other key parameters. So at this stage, survey has a very important role. Now coming to the operation and maintenance stage, as we have huge network which is now completed, over 20,600 kilometers is completed, and we have to have a survey of the road in the sense that after a few years the road requires upgradation. So there are OMT contract, operation, maintenance and transfer contracts, in which the total period is 9 years. The company, after 5 years or so, has to upgrade the road. At that stage, the survey has a very important role, because the company is collecting the toll, and they have to see that where the accidents took place, where the curvature was not all right, and they have to do a very accurate survey and find out what upgradation is required, what new structures have to be built in terms of flyovers, underpasses, and this all has to come through proper survey techniques. So our experience is that in this also more has to be done, because if we get good inputs, obviously the cost will be saved, and it is a road in use. A road already built has a lot of traffic, and if it is to be expanded, they have to be lane closure and then new structures to be added. And other in the planning area, as of now, the total network which is entrusted to a National Highway Authority is about 50,000 kilometers under National Highway Development Project, NHDP. There are 7 phases of NHDP. The first phase was Golden Quadrilateral connecting Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Madras. Was 4 lane, now it is getting completed as a 6 lane. The second was North-South, East-West corridor, and that is also complete. An upgradation of existing road in NHDP 3 and connecting to the North-South, East-West corridor and Golden Quadrilateral. That was around 10,000 kilometers, of which 4,000 is complete. And then we have other phases of that. So what we see that a lot of activities happening in different phases. And of the 50,000, 22,600 is completed, 13,000 kilometers under construction, and around 15,000 kilometers is to be awarded. So here, latest techniques of survey will help us in fixing the alignment and award of the contracts for construction, because the initial stage of preparing a feasibility report and detailed project report, it itself is a 1.5 year process. So if we have the latest technique of mapping and fixing various other alignments, then obviously this 1.5 year can be compressed and more number of contracts can be awarded. Unless the alignment is known, the bill of quantities are for the earthwork, other things cannot be worked out. Beside this, we have been trying to work with the World Bank to develop some road information system in which latest techniques of survey were used, such as satellite imagery and mapping it on the ground. And we are also trying to experiment for building new applications on mobile, for which we have invited expression of interest, tenders, global tenders, for which the good response has come. And beside that, a road information system connecting all the coordinates of Golden Quadrilateral and North, South, East, West corridor was developed with World Bank funding. And on that basis, CRI also developed that, in which the major work was of survey on the ground. But the challenge was that these two applications were not updated. And they should have been the main source of monitoring and planning in the Highway Authority as well as in the ministry. But unfortunately, after spending in more than 10 crores of rupees, both the organization, these applications remain unused. Why? Because data updation was not happening. Survey which was done at that time was not relevant. If you want to use that for planning purposes, we find that the road construction afterwards has changed and traffic has also increased. So these applications remain unused. And if we see what other authorities of world over do, highway authorities, if we see in South Africa or England, such applications are the main applications by which planning, construction and maintenance is done. So the here challenge was that we should how to update the data on regular basis with the latest techniques of survey. Normally in our system, the consultant actually first does the survey on the basis of the available maps, and then he does a ground survey and he superimposes on the satellite imagery sometimes. And all consultants who are working in our system are good consultants. I can see some companies who are sponsors here, like Seacon is there. They did a lot of work in highway and they still do so. But obviously they are all of that. The challenge is their latest technologies of quick alignment fixing has not been adopted. No solution has come that we can reduce the period of 1.5 years to 6 months. When the road is it is to be expanded road, not a new alignment. So we expect the industry to come up with the latest techniques and which are specific to the highway development program in India. When we see presentations from them, they are very good presentations, but they are not specific to our needs because it is mostly the country has expansion of the existing highways, not the new alignment. Even on the expressways, where work will start. Recently, the government has approved Delhi-Meerut Expressway, Bombay-Baroda Expressway. They will be on entirely new alignment. There also there will be need for latest techniques to have accurate alignment and as well as with the appreciation of various options. So I hope with the passage of time, new techniques will get adopted in NHAI and the industry will support us. Thank you very much.